The information shared in these conversations and videos are intended for general knowledge and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered as legal advice or professional guidance. Additionally, any documentation or references to specific content are solely for the purpose of discussion and understanding. It does not imply endorsement, promotion, or support of said content. The views expressed in these videos and/or conversation are those of the individuals involved and do not represent any official stance or opinion. The content you are about to experience may contain strong language, including explicit words and phrases. This language is used for artistic expression and may be integral to the storyline or character development. It is important to note that the use of such language does not endorse or promote offensive behavior. Viewer discretion is advised, and please enjoy the show responsibly.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. I'm contemplating coming close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
Nice beauty shop in there, and it's all because I took and kept my shit and used them ass wipes and stopped up the septic system so bad that it backed up and it leaked shit. It blew out the pipes and it exploded down onto them people and all their stuff, and I had to pay my landlord like $350 last year at the end of February, and he had to move them somewhere else. And then they re-got that, put a beauty shop in there, and now these girls who's worked their ass off and deserve what they got, and I'm glad they got it. But they wouldn't have had it if it wasn't for a shit bomb. Direct in that same exact spot flipped my granny's car, totaled it, bounced out of a ditch over a fucking driveway through another ditch sideways, totaled a big old Lincoln. A year later, 13 months later, and I was dead sober, and I did not even get hurt because I had my seatbelt on. And the only reason I was sober is because I left Kaywood and couldn't find no fucking Xanaxes. I stole this phone, I ain't gonna lie. That dumb fucking frog left it here, and there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm stealing it from him.
I'm sorry, you must have had me confused with somebody else.
No, you need to say, I'm sorry I didn't look at you like you was a peasant. Because you looked at me like I was a peasant. That's wrong.
It's not my job that,
Well, it is, because when a normal goddamn individual like myself comes in there and I want to lay down at night, I don't want to hear people fucking next door and crackheads outside knocking on my door asking me for a lighter to hit a goddamn fucking pipe. You'll know where I was born, parts unknown.
Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good morning. Sweet as Candy, good to see you. And Neville, always so good to see you. Yeah, he's funny as hell, man. Oh my gosh, I hung out when the stuff about summer was getting too heavy, so I went and hung out with him and Batgirl and Ray Jones for a little while and Buttercup Baby and so when you've been listening to all this with that case, it does kind of get to be emotional. So it was a nice reprieve that Brad was live. If you're not subbed up to him, sub up to him. His name's Brad Enlow, and I'll put his link in your chat. And he's just a whole lot of comedy. If you get into comedy and you like to laugh, that's where you go. Like I totally dig laughing. And so here is his link. Hold on, let me copy it real quick. Share, copy link. Let me go right here to my live. I'm gonna put it right here in the chat for y'all. This is last night's live that he had. If you want to watch it, here it is. Paste. Okay, and again, that's Brad Enlow. And there is the live from last night. Sub up to him and give him a view. He's a funny guy. So I was going to do my show today about the Carolina Shag, but I'm going to hold off and probably do that tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because I've been doing some research on, like I said about a month ago, I was going to do Mark Leda of Soft White Underbelly. He's tied to a lot of controversial people that have passed on that he covered and offered assistance to, with a lady. Her name is Lima, Lima, just like the bean. And her company, Aura, Auro, I believe. It's a virtual reality therapy. And hi, Nicolina, good to see you. It's a virtual reality type therapy where you wear this virtual reality headset. And there's a whole lot of controversy around this one woman named Amanda and her passing, and how, in order to get people into this therapy. It's done against their will, so to speak, because they're not in their right frame of mind to make good decisions for their safety, and they're on Skid Row, living on the streets and that sort of thing. And so, what they do or suggest that they did in her situation was a conservatorship that we're hearing a lot about with Britney Spears, and I believe the guy that worked with Johnny Knoxville's name was Bama. So we're seeing a lot of it in especially the entertainment industry. And so, excuse me, I'm so sleepy. It's rainy, and had a hard time waking. Yes, yes, Lulu. I have been watching a lot of videos on that. Hey, Brad, good to see you. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Um, I'm gonna tell you what this lady's name is, and I'm gonna drop her link too that I subbed up while I was researching all this, and her name is BJ Investigates. And here is one of her uh this is her channel and one of her videos. Create post. I want to copy the link. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. I can't chew gum and walk. Here we go. This is her link. I think that you would really be interested in following her. BJ Investigates is her name, and he has sued her for defamation. And according to her, it's not. Yes, that's his name. I can never pronounce his name. Just came in to show you some love and hit the like. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I get to see you finally. Bam Margera. Am I saying that right? Margera. Okay, right. There's okay, so this is this is BJ Investigates right here. And this particular uh video that I'm sending you to, that's one that I want to cover. I want to finish watching it, of course. I was right in the middle of it and decided to go live because I wanted to talk to somebody about what it's saying about this guy. I yeah. It was a great noble thing what he was set out to do, and isn't the guy just such a great martyr, whatever. I always got creeper vibes from the guy, and I'll tell you why. I don't have one on that. That surprise witness has a lots of info and lives about it. Okay. The surprise witness BJ. Yes, she does. And she sorry, my family's talking and I can't think. um it's a lot. It's a lot. I always got creeper vibes. And when he was or is still covering Rebecca, a trans homeless who I feel like exhibits some form of maybe schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder, maybe, or it could be psychosis tied to his meth use. But I feel like he has so many videos on this particular one, Rebecca. Do you know what I'm talking about? Showing the I don't have one on. Do I have one about that? You could use some edibles. I know, man. I know what you mean. Um, like make a Barney the dinosaur mask. But I'm going to read some of this to you. Just to give you an idea of what is that for us? Okay, good. Not while I'm live, honey. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna upload or well, I'm probably not gonna upload it today while it's such bad. Uh, not for Brad. $10 from Nicolina. Thank you. She's for not for Brad. That's what it says from Nicolina. Thank you. I hope you saw my videos. They're pretty funny. Let me get back to this. Here it was. Soft white under Mark laid a controversy. I'm going to read this real quick. J-Bo is Izzy, and it's from meth. Oh, okay. It was pre-meth. All right. I wondered about that. Is that like something that people that are habitual meth users like we see on soft white underbelly, are they like dealing with mental illness that is spawn from their drug addiction, or are they using meth because they're mentally ill? You know that cycle. um hey SDA, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey the shit show, good to see you. Okay. And his comments resonated with a lot of people familiar with soft white underbelly videos. Some said that latest seemed judgmental in the way in which he interviewed his subjects. Others said filming people sharing their story without helping them seemed cruel. Well, this one in particular he did try to help, but in a controversial new wave of thinking type um um I'm gonna look up this. I've covered this once before, but her name is Lima. Jevremmovic. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And the name of her company is, she is the founder. Let's see, AURA, a digital health startup for mental health care. It's like a headset that you wear. Um, and I would think that would send them into psychosis. What's the mill? The whole thing? Okay. Lawsuit. Yeah. What happened to Amanda on soft white underbelly? It is believed that in combination with the physical damage caused by her long-term drug use, she passed away from the traumatic brain injuries she sustained as a result of multiple violent rapes and beatings she endured as a young homeless woman living on the streets of Los Angeles. That is their story. A lot of people are saying that they felt like the treatment was damaging. Let's see. Wasn't it soft white underbelly that? Yes. Yes, it was. Um Tabitha, I think is her name. Yes. Yes, her name's Tabitha. Mhm. And it's on the list of his playlist. So anyway, I would just wanted to see if anybody else wanted me to cover any of this and talk about any of this. I'm like literally right in the middle of soft white underbelly clearly said on your show my father is a pedophile. Let's see what this one says. What is going on with you? Are you that smitten over the woman Lima that you're going to push a person's abuser back in their life, referring to Amanda, who clearly said on your show, my father is a pedophile. His wife left him. Not to mention having a woman Lima with no medical degree or certification reading an autopsy report, lying through her teeth about the results. The autopsy is public knowledge. So what is it? You're that crazy over a woman or your ratings are down? See, this is controversial. I'm seeing these comments a lot on his channel. Therefore, you're willing to do anything to get people to watch. This is just some of the comments. You're exploiting pedophilia. You're sick. You just had a guy on your panel that was a pedophile. My last video of yours. I wonder what he's going to think when you've exposed holding hands with a very sick young lady's pedophile. You yourself, Mark, stating what Amanda said about her father was nonsense. How the fuck would you know that it was nonsense? She said he was a pedophile to you initially. Then she dies during her treatment. Um, said that all she had was Tylenol in her system. She died of a cardiac arrhythmia, not a seizure disorder. She had gabapentin, clonidine, hydralene, losartan, and risperidol all in her system, not Tylenol. You all are liars. Okay, so it's quite a lot. What is that? Nick sends Shelby's picture in jail. Okay. Nick wipes from the front. Aren't we all supposed to? You said okay. All right. Well, I'm going to delve deeper into this with this because I just subbed up to BJ Investigates yesterday, and it seems to be a whole lot to unpack. So I just wanted to let you know that that's what I'm going to be covering next. And so my mind wasn't on shagging, which is a dance, and the kakalakis. Um. So anyway, I just wanted to. Did anybody catch all the lives last night with Ernie, who had Tina Summerly? It was Tina Marie and who else was it? Debo and Andrew Hilt and Andrew Hilt's um brother. I can never Ericon. That's his name. Ericon. Is that it? Did any of you guys catch any of that? I have my opinion about it, but you won't like it. You probably won't like my opinion. I'll give you a little clip here.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Yes. Just a little bit. Let's see. Gypsy, here is BJ's other channel, The Surprise Witness. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let me pull this up real quick. Let me go ahead and sub up to it so I don't forget, and it's right there readily available to me. Oh, don't hide Brad. Brad's my friend. Please don't hide, Brad. Okay, we'll see you later, Brad. Thanks for coming. Okay, so this is her surprise witness. I'm so glad you know about this. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he's my buddy. He ain't serious. He's just pulling people's leg. Okay, thanks. Yeah, he's just being funny. Don't take him serious. Um, so that's a whole nother channel for me to delve into then, Lulu. Thank you. That's gonna be that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so I've got that. I missed everything, went to bed early. Yeah. I bounced back and forth and got so wrapped up in this. I mean, I popped my head in and offered my support and all. Hey, Mary Andy, good to see you. But I feel like we're beating a dead horse with the whole Wells case because, and you can throw popcorn at me. And yes, I've had a trauma in my life with my child, and everyone knows that my daughter was murdered. But I feel like we all know that we're in a troll community. We know that. We all know that. Why would trolls be trying to cover a missing kids case? And why would a missing kids case come to a troll community? So we have to ask ourselves that. Are we being trolled? Why would there be non disclosures? Well, there's non disclosures because there's fuckery. Okay. So, in my opinion, it's the greatest troll of all time, the Wells case. Just my opinion. It just seems way too damn odd. You know what I mean? There's just too many trolls around it, and they keep trolling the case and keep trolling the case, right? With the weird videos and all that Ericon and Andrew put out is they just keep trolling the case. And I guess it's going to continue that way until she's found. And I'm sure there are communities around Jean Benet's case just like this. Thank God I don't know it and I'm not in it. Because it is a lot of mind fuckery. And so, I just want to know what happened to her. That's all. But when I see people that I know are trolls, literally, I know they're trolls. Um, That's just my opinion. It's in the wrong place, in the wrong community, in the wrong genre, in the wrong hands. If you don't want it to be treated like a troll, it doesn't belong here unless it is a troll, right? It just seems kind of obvious, right? I mean, it really does. It seems obvious. So that's my thinking. I don't see other missing children's parents doing the things that these have done. It's odd and it stands out like a sore thumb. And after a while, it's like, okay, this isn't this isn't what we think it is. Um, I don't think we will know anything new until that's exactly right. They're just beating the same horse with the same details, wording it differently. Months ago, they said they'd give us an update, but nothing yet. Doesn't that make you wonder, um, is there a case to give us updates about? Is that why they're not giving us updates? Is there a case to give us updates about? Maybe like they say, maybe they know what happened and we're not going to hear any more out of it, right? Until it's solved. I struggle with channels that cover summer and also are a huge part of folk shit. Yeah. It kills credibility. Totally kills credibility. And I'm over these wackadoodles covering it. It's like, um, and then when they get up there, the minute they're asked a question, they jump down. And then there's all this drama around them not, answering the question or something. Good morning. Hey, Kim, good to see you. Pick your genre. There you go. Hey, Kim, good morning, says Lulu. Yeah, beautiful. It's rainy and yucky here. So, hey, Crazy Chicken Lady, good to see you. Crazy Chicken Lady, have you seen any of this on the soft white underbelly and Mark Leda and the controversy around him? He always, right off the bat, it struck me as odd. One, because he's a cameraman. And in the 70s, that was like the pedo job to have. If you wanted to like lure young girls into photos, you pose as a photographer, right? Isn't that kind of what I think even Ted Bundy used it? He pretended to be a photographer and tried to pick up chicks at the mall. There's a number of channels that I trust to talk about summer and other cases, but I can only use one hand to count them. I don't have one. I don't have a single one. I don't have a single one that I can say I feel is credible. I don't have a single one because there's been so many people on panel on all of them that were part of the uh, derail. I used to watch him a long time ago. Who? Mark? Leda? When he's like talking behind the camera and then okay, this is just me. This is just me. I'm going to be a little judgy here. Going to be a little judgy here. When the girl's shirt is falling off and you know she's high, don't sit there and keep photographing her or filming her. Say, hey, would you like to cover up before I continue? That shows respect. You know, can I help? You put your thing back up so it's not. He just it just doesn't seem respectful of the people that he's, and it does seem judgy the way this BJ investigates was saying that the camera will pan them from top to bottom, and I get that's his art. I get that. But it isn't such a demeaning, demoralizing way. You know what I mean? It's not in a casual, there's their dirty feet. It's a let me pan you literally upside, up and down, up and down. It's like, what? Yes, you're right. Soft white underbelly. That's right. I think Josh does a good job. And but like he'll take his camera and go top to bottom, and it's awkward. And then like when he's interviewed nudists, okay, and they're just out in their glory, and others got hanging out. Hey, how you doing? I mean, there's no, I don't know. I guess our lunch is ready. um, it's not ready. Okay, I'll keep going. I like the family he goes to see and help. Yeah, I liked. I think that like I guess awareness is great, but and then we could sit here and pick apart anybody trying to do good for the community, right? If you look for negative, you'll find it. But there was just a creeper factor as far as I go. And if he were right here and I interviewed him, I would tell him, look, I've been in a situation like that before, and it sent chills up my back when you're interviewing someone who's high out of their mind, they're half dressed, laying on your couch, and you say, ooh, you're a little sex kitten, aren't you? What? He said that to Rebecca when I watched a video yesterday. Nicolina, Ernie left you a surprise on his community. Everything out there is about Dawn or Candace. Everything out there. Okay. Kim, yes, he's great, and maybe I'm biased because he's my buddy, but who, Mark Leda? You know Mark Leda? I don't think I know what you're talking about. Oops. Oh, okay, y'all are back to, okay. My chicken lady, hey, my love, I missed you. Okay. So y'all coming in, we're kind of just chit chatting about some things I saw about the guy who runs Softboy Underbelly, Mark Leda, and a particular person that passed while getting help, I guess you could say, from him, but it was a controversial type help. And I don't know, tell you what the best way I can describe it is it's like a virtual. Would you say that, Lula? It's like a virtual reality headset. I actually watched some of the video of when the Amanda that we were talking about had it on, and she seemed to be like, "What? You know, I don't know that that would be altering reality for someone who's already got an altered reality. I don't know. You know what I mean? Seems excessive. I don't know. It just seems weird." I'll show y'all another little clip here from last night while I take a little sip of my drink here. Let's see, I don't think I showed this one yet. I hope I haven't showed this one yet. If I have, I'll start it over.
I was fucking my sister yesterday. You know what I mean? She said, "You fuck like daddy." I said, "Yeah, that's what mommy said." She said, I said, "But that was not," she said, "But mine was about 1.5 inches bigger." I was fucking the hell out of my sister. Say that again. I was fucking the hell out of her. She said, "You fuck like daddy does." I said, "Yeah, that's what mommy said." I said, "But that ain't all she said." "What was it?" I said, "She said it's about 1.5 inches longer too." Fatter.
Jumbo fucks his sister, breaking on crack 42.
And that's Brad's channel. If you would like to. Please don't do me like that. I have to sell something. Leave me alone, honey. I'm live. Oh, yeah. I know, man. It's funny that his friend. And y'all, I got hillbilly set for my ringtone after watching this. Oh my gosh. If y'all ever come to the South, this is not a far cry from the truth. This is the truth. Hey David, good to see you. Exactly, right? Oh my god, if y'all were just coming in, I'll show you some more. A clip of them. Oh my god.
Nice beauty shop in there. I took and kept my shit and used them ass wipes and stopped up the septic system so bad that it backed up and it leaked shit. It blew out the pipes, and it exploded down onto them people and all their stuff. And I had to pay my landlord like $350 last year at the end of February, and he had to move them somewhere else. And then they re-got that, put a beauty shop in there, and now these girls who's worked their ass off and deserve what they got, and I'm glad they got it, but they wouldn't have had it if it wasn't for a shit bomb. I wrecked in that same exact spot. Flipped my granny's car, totaled it, bounced out of a ditch over a fucking driveway through another ditch, sideways, totaled a big old Lincoln. A year later, 13 months later, and I was dead sober, and I did not even get hurt because I had my seatbelt on. And the only reason I was sober is because I left Kaywood and couldn't find no fucking Xanaxes. I stole this phone, I ain't gonna lie. That dumb fucking frog left it here, and there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm stealing it from him.
I'm sorry, you must have had me confused with somebody else.
No, you need to say, I'm sorry I didn't look at you like you was a peasant. Because you looked at me like I was a peasant. That's wrong.
It's not my job that,
Well, it is, because when a normal goddamn individual like myself comes in there and I want to lay down at night, I don't want to hear people fucking next door and crackheads outside knocking on my door asking me for a lighter to hit a goddamn fucking pipe. You know where I was born, parts unknown.
Yeah. So I guess y'all are familiar with them. I see your comments. Oh my gosh, too funny. So what are y'all thoughts on yesterday with everything? What are y'all your thoughts, or what were y'all watching yesterday? Y'all, it's your turn. Y'all talk to me. The hillbilly soap opera, right? I'm also covering this guy and his girlfriend that's literally right up the road from me. They're Danger Ranger, and they're a little bit more, how should I say, rough around the edges. That was Roadway and Motel. He was pranking. Oh, okay. That was Roadway Inn Motel. He said he looked at me like I was a peasant. His mom fucks with some dude at a hotel every weekend. I guess she will do it for stuff. Okay. Which things, Gypsy? There were so many. I know, right? Y'all tell me what y'all were watching. That would be a shorter list. I was jumping back and forth between Hold on just 1 second. I got a phone call from my dad. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry. All right. That's That's all stuff he talks for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Totally. That's why I'm clipping it. Yeah, in Harlan, I was on. Oh, were you really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. It was crazy. And if you, it was, yeah. Because like while they were live, Ericon or however you say his name was clipping and posting. And it was like I'm going back and forth, and then I was going to watch this BJ investigates, and I was all over the place too. I tried to stay busy doing thank you notes for. Oh, that's nice. I was in DC mostly, but came over here to add my 2 cents on the summer photos. Well, tell us what your thoughts were. I did not see them. So I just heard about them. I did not see them. I understand that they were topless and that they were was having her posed. Trigger warning, trigger warning. Is that true? Is that what you saw, Kels? Where she was being posed in different positions with no shirt on. Is that true? I was very busy yesterday, so I was only watching a few minutes here and there. Yeah. Yeah, I saw you were I think you were going to the doctor, taking your son to the doctor, I think. I saw that. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. I love BJ so much. Her little pink poofy headband. She's Supergirl. I love that too about her. Gypsy, you should watch the interview she did. I will. You know, I started to watch it and fell asleep. And then I woke up and the stand was live, Ernie was live, Brad was live. I think Rose was live. Everybody was live. I was like, dang, this is gonna be hard to keep up with. But oh, I think Easy was live, but I don't watch him anymore. No photos were shown, just the one. And what was the one? It was my understanding that it was a picture, and then under the picture, it showed the roll of film. Your like your Google Photos, and the roll of film is what was in question. They were like, I guess, a photo shoot of her. Don't forget the cranberry sauce. The main one he sent share. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That was the one that no photos were shown. Yeah, according to share, it was the camera roll attached to the bottom of that photo. You know how it'll do. Bam was a guardianship and in the Florida rehab shuffle for over a year. BJ has done a lot to try and help him and bring awareness. I saw where Mark Leda is suing her for defamation. hmm I don't believe there's anything to do. I don't think there's anything to it. People are run dry on summer content I did not see, so it shouldn't be brought to YouTube. Yeah, send it to TBI. Right. Yeah, if they'll even talk to us anymore. Do they even talk to us anymore? Yeah, that's what they're talking about. It was like the roll of film under the photo. But again, you know, Kels is right. And it just feels like one great big troll to me. Kind of like the John Benet Ramsey case. It just feels like one great big troll, one great big clickbait. They still don't have anything. Point being, yeah, I used to like Mark. I did too. I don't know. I wanted to like him. Let me be honest. I wanted to like him, but because I've been in situations like that, take your shirt off. You know, kind of. It's like, no, I don't want to get in front of your camera, dude. I just no. It no. I don't. I don't know. It feels creepy. Candace said it was true. I get that he's like making these people human, and we're hearing what brought them to that point. But can he not tell a girl to pull his shirt up, especially when she's only 13? I don't think that he should have been interviewing her at all. The 13-year-old prostitute. I don't feel like he should have been interviewing her at all. And she was wearing a see-through bra. And so he had to haze out her bra. Why don't you offer her your jacket? That would have been more respectful than just using a blur. You know what I mean? And it has creepy vibes to it, you know. If they did something, TBI will handle it, but I took pics of my baby. I know, we all did that, right? I know, we all want to see our baby without clothes on. That's how God gave them to us, but I get what you mean. I don't think I did that with my last two. I learned my lesson with my first one. I got real creeped out. Mark, yes, we were talking about that earlier. Her name was Tabitha. Mark did a good interview. Ernie's brother's ex-wife, Tabitha. Yes, her name was Tabitha. Yeah, yeah. I just, you know, offer your jacket. You know, I uh, when White Boy Radio came on and said he had same photo, it shut them down. It was weird. Changed their entire stream. It was a failed attempt at a grift, in my opinion. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't watch him anymore. Owen Mills used to do naked babies on fur rugs. They sure did in the 80s. They sure did. That poor little girl, she was raised in that environment and knows no better. Heck, her own mother went and ran to Mark for another. I saw that. Yes. Yeah, and she said that she felt like her mother throws her under the bus a lot. Wasn't that sad? But I don't like it when Mark says things like this. When he said to Rebecca, who was high as hell, her clothes were falling off of her, and he goes, "Ooh, yeah, don't you want to get on my couch and spread out?" She gets on his couch, she spreads out, and she's high. And he goes, "Ooh, are you my sex kitten?" And he'll say things to her like, "Who's your sugar daddy? Tell me, who's your sugar daddy?" And Rebecca will say, "You, Mark, you, Mark." What the actual, huh? That is what a predator says to you, y'all. Yeah. Just go look through all of his videos and uh, if I were him, I'd go edit some of it. Sorry, I missed it. My sugar giving me crack this morning. Okay. The Wells did lots, I wouldn't though. Yes. Yeah, go look at any of the videos that he's done of Rebecca, and he is too enamored with her. And he said something to Amanda before she died. He said, "Yeah, I bet you'd do anything for to get high, wouldn't you? You'd probably do anything for money to get high, wouldn't you?" I thought, what a thing to say, you know? Well, I bet you'd do anything to get an interview with me, is what I'd want to say back. Yeah, he's creepy. I've lost all respect for him, the way he has exploited Rebecca. That is enough for me to get. And then I'll tell you another reason why he's a thorn in my side. He does a whole playlist on the trans sex market in Thailand, and I have Thai family, and I feel like he's being exploitative. You know, why are you there? Why is she on a bed? Did you just pay for services? Why aren't you interviewing her at a coffee shop? Why is she naked on a bed? Go watch those where he's interviewing trans and female prostitutes in Thailand. He says he's fascinated with Rebecca. Yeah. He was also interviewed on Josh Rogan, and the theatrics that he puts behind, oh, my mother, she would have loved me if I had come out as gay. Are you trying to tell us something? Because you did just get divorced. His wife just filed divorce last year, and it seems like it's coming to a head. See that, what I did there? I did appreciate him hooking Rebecca up, the attorney, to help get, yeah, but he didn't follow through with it. Mark and Rebecca didn't follow through with it. I think Lima dropped her lawsuit against BJ. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. Lima dropped her. Okay, I saw that. Yep, so, well, I'm gonna go back and watch some more of this, and I'll touch back later with you guys, and I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I hope y'all enjoyed my live, and y'all be careful out there on the streets. Bye.
Been friends since 1995. Growing up, same street, you, me, my ride or die. All the years they would grow us apart, yeah. Moved away, but you're still in my heart, yeah. Call you up, how you been? Can we play a rewind? Yeah, those other guys you choose, they don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on coming like a wrecking ball, crying on me, saying how they make you feel so small. When the rain couldn't get any clearer, I'm the one holding up all your mirrors, baby. Hurry up, back to me, why'd you ever move on? Yeah, you're making me confused. I'm the one that you should choose. I've been waiting on you.